You know, anyone that knows me will tell you that I am very, very, very rarely ever at a loss for words, for real. But oh my god, this whole fucking flat earth shit that seems to be doing the rounds at the moment and I was going to say gaining popularity, gaining interest from people who literally can't believe that some people are that fucking stupid in the year 2016. It literally had me lost for words this morning, to the point. And the irony is, I'm actually reading a Terry Pratchett Discworld book at the moment, which that believe me was not lost on me. Um, I was trying to watch something this morning and I couldn't concentrate. I was so annoyed by the shit I'd actually just watched on YouTube and the shit I'd seen being posted and shared on Facebook. It absolutely broke my brain. I could not fucking cope with the stupidity of it. Okay, first and foremost, okay, things we have to... I have talking points in case you wonder why I keep looking off screen. Tell you what, I will just stick that there. One of the things that I first saw was somebody shared a video of Neil deGrasse Tyson replying to rapper Bob, or B.O.B, or whatever the fucking hell he's called. And at the end of it, he did the mic drop. And that's gravity. And I've seen a post saying, it's not gravity. That's not gravity, though. Why would that be gravity? The Earth's flat, remember? We're not a sphere. We don't circle the sun circles us. Therefore, it's density. The microphone is so dense, that's why it dropped, not gravity. And I watched that, and I kind of went, really, though? Really? I mean, are there actually fucking morons out there that believe this shit? And, oh yeah, oh, there are. Now, personally speaking, I've never really actually ever believed in conspiracy theories. I'm not a conspiracy theory fucking nut, okay? And that's not to say that I blindly believe everything I see reported on TV or that I'm spoon-fed shit by the media. I don't buy into conspiracy theories. Sometimes bad things just happen. Sometimes there is just a lone fucking nut job out there with a gun that's going to blow the president's head off. Although I did watch a program. No, I didn't watch. I was told about a program. I lie. I was told about a program where they put forward a theory that it was one of the Secret Service agents in the car did something and his gun actually... Anyway, but there's so many different theories for every time something happens. Every single time. I mean, the one that always amuses me, a number of people out there that try to say that 9/11 was an inside job. George Bush and his government, they were behind it. This is the same George Bush that those people will try and tell you is basically marginally above the intelligence level of a chimpanzee and is lucky if he can tie his own shoelaces. But that buffoon, apparently, who can't even find the right door to walk out of in a press conference, apparently masterminded the whole 9/11 conspiracy, which had thousands of people involved, and not one of them's actually been able to leak any tangible evidence, you know. So he's either a fucking criminal genius mastermind or he's a fucking idiot. He can't be both. You've got to make your mind up. Now, there's nothing wrong with people wanting to believe what they want to believe. If they want to believe conspiracy theories, more power to them. If that's what helps them sleep at night, great. But when they start gaining traction and more and more people start believing this shit, it bemuses me. It boggles my brain. It really, really does. The thing that I find most amusing, the one that made me laugh the most, is when I see posts saying, we've done some deep research. Not just any research, mind you, deep. We've done some deep research on this. Deep research, which means they've watched a couple of YouTube videos and read some posts on Facebook. In no way, shape or form does that fucking equal deep research. We're not talking fucking Marianas Trench levels of depth here. We're talking fucking, they've barely scratched the surface. And they probably don't even fucking believe the Marianas Trench is there anyway, because why would it be there? The deepest fucking point on the planet, when the planet's flat. Ugh, idiots. Piss me the fuck off, they really do. And you get people like this Bob, or B.O.B, or whatever the fuck he's called, and other such luminaries, brilliant genius minds of our time, like Tila Tequila, and Bob, say the Earth is flat, therefore it must be. I mean, it couldn't possibly be round, could it? No, because all of those pictures that you see of Earth are computer generated by NASA. NASA are behind this. They fucking made these pictures and put them out there to fool everybody on the planet. Why? To what end? What is the what? Why? What would be the fucking reason for it? Just for shits and giggles? And then they come with shit like everybody quotes Tila Tequila and Bob and fucking Donald Trump and other assholes like that who seem to know that the Earth is flat with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. And then they have the temerity, the gall to turn around and call people like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye, Stephen Hawking, they're idiots and morons and liars who are just furthering the propaganda because they're all under the auspice of the Illuminati, and therefore, people, you must wake up. You must wake up and do your own deep research. Watch 2 YouTube videos and then decide, yes, the Earth must be flat. Now then, when it comes to things like evidence, there are people who like to put forward what about the curvature of the Earth? The Earth is curved. It's curved because we're on a sphere. But they've got these nut jobs, they've got an answer for that. It's the old GoPro fisheye lens. The Earth's not really, there is no curvature. It's just a fancy fucking fisheye lens on a fucking camera that's tricked everybody. Really though? Is it? I suppose everybody that ever took a flight on Concorde on the edge of space and could see with their own eyes out the fucking window the curvature of the fucking Earth. They must all be they must all be part of the Illuminati. The thousands, the tens of thousands of people over the 40 odd years the Concorde flew that all saw this. They must all be liars. Is that what it is? Is it really? Is that what it's saying? Now I know for a fact. I wasn't going to do a video on this. I really wasn't. Right. But the more I've read and the more comments I've seen and the more videos I've stupidly fucking watched to see what the other people are saying, the more I felt like I had to get it off my chest. It's hurting my head. It's actually giving me a headache to think that in this day and age, people can be that fucking stupid. It really is annoying the fuck out of me, in case you can't tell. Now, again, I know for a fact people will disagree with me. That's fine. YouTube trolls will come along and they'll leave their comments and tell me how I'm the fucking idiot because I'm a sheep and I've been brainwashed. Great, let them believe what they want. They can believe their flat earth bullshitty crap and I'll believe what I want and we'll all just get on together. Now, one of the other things I saw was that there was a post which said, so far in 2016, bear in mind we're only sort of 4 weeks in, over 26 million Google searches have been made on flat earth. Therefore, it's gaining traction, we're gaining popularity, people want to know about this shit, and therefore, hey, before long, everybody will know the truth. No, 26 million Google searches, first of all, doesn't necessarily equate to 26 million people. It means there have been 26 million searches made. Granted, it's still by a lot of people, but a fairly high percentage of that are going to be people Googling flat earth to find out just how fucking stupid some people on this planet really are, that they believe this shit. Granted, there will be a percentage as well who are like, hey, this might be true, there may be something in this. I'll read a web page or two, watch a YouTube video, and that's my deep research done. Therefore, Mickey Mouse and Disney are behind this, because yes, remember people, that's another one, there is no International Space Station up there. There are no astronauts up there on it. They're all in a Disney film studio, broadcasting from Disney. Why would they be in space? Because people, it still amazes me. It still amazes me that people believe this shit. There are actually people that believe there is no space. We've never been to the moon, and there is no space station up there, and there are no astronauts. They're all just a bunch of actors. So yes, we're all being lied to all the time, and the Earth is flat. And what you have to remember is just because you're the one shouting the loudest, it doesn't necessarily mean you're winning the argument. Okay? So you can stand on the top of the highest mountain, which you probably believe is also flat, and you can shout it to the rest of the earth, which you believe is flat, that you're right. And you can cite all the bullshit statistics that you want, that you've made up while doing your deep research. And you can quote failed never was wannabe porn stars like Tila Tequila and so-called rappers like Bob or B.O.B or Bring Your Own Beer or whatever the fuck he's called. Still doesn't mean you're right. And both sides, I've seen both sides of the argument where they both claim to have presented evidence. The funniest one I watched a video on YouTube myself just to get the argument from the other side because, I always stand to be corrected, but I've seen nothing whatsoever that makes me think any of this craziness is true. But somebody where they were explaining why it is that the sun revolves around the flat earth rather than the globe revolving around the sun. And they used a camera at table level and a coin and moving the coin closer. Oh my god, it got bigger and it disappeared. Ah! Oh, yeah, perspective. Just because you have zero, not one iota of understanding of physics and how physics work, doesn't mean you're right. It doesn't mean because you don't understand it, therefore it all must be wrong. Maybe you should try educating yourself first and then make an informed decision. By which I mean read more than 2 or 3 books in some posts in some wacky fucking Facebook group or 2 or 3 fucking YouTube videos. Actually do some research. Pick up some books, fucking books. And that's a Stephen King book. It was the first one I had to hand, so fuck off. Pick up some books and do some actual research, okay? You fucking hell, Stephen King makes more sense than the earth is flat, fisheye lenses, and Jesus, titty fucking Christ, oh fucking mighty, fuck me gently with a chainsaw. People are stupid. I've known for a while people are stupid, but this has just served to hammer the fucking point home. It really, really, really has. Like, you would not believe. Anyway, I've gone on about this for far longer than I've intended to. I watched another video where some guy was, NASA is not real. The planet we're on, this is not what the Earth looks like. And he cited some fucking map from 1892 or some shit that this is what they thought the Earth looked like then, and this is still the map that NASA used to this very day. The Illuminati are behind it all, and this is the same map. It matches up perfectly with the map on the United Nations flag. Therefore, the United Nations know that this... Oh, and I just kind of, at that point, I checked out. I literally had a headache. I had to go and take some painkillers to relieve the headache and top up on caffeine, because it broke me. It literally broke me to the point I was watching a TV show and I couldn't concentrate on what I was watching because I couldn't get over the sheer fucktardery of some people. And I proceeded to block and remove some people from my friends list because I just don't need that kind of headache in my life. Anywho, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to finish what's left of that coffee and upload this sumbitch and expect a barrage of people telling me I'm the idiot. And you know what? That's fine. I don't mind. Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Okie dokie. Till next time, this is me, the Miserable Brit, saying fuck you. Catch you on the flip side.